I got this little step container that you put on the steps to put things on. It's got a handle for it. It had little birdhouses on the top, and it is real cutesy. But I'm trying to take my house from farmhouse decor to a more sophisticated decor, and I'm going to paint this and do some more things to it. I'm going to take this seam measure guide and I'm going to mark a 1/2 inch around the top. I'm going to tape that off, and I'm going to paint a black border on the top, and then I'm going to stencil using cream stencil paints. These I like these better because they last a long time. It looks like they're all dried out and they're not. You got to peel the little skin off the top and then use it. I think it's much easier to control than the liquids. I have used latex paint, and I have used latex paint on my downstairs hallway, and I took several stencils, and the problem with the latex paint is it builds up on your stencils and then you have to basically peel it off. I spent 60 hours and it looks like wallpaper, but I really like how that turned out down there. But if you're just starting, I would say go with the cream paints. I'm going to paint the border last because I don't want to get my hands in it. And I use a really cheap paintbrush. I'm going to use this Rust-Oleum paint, and it's not water cleanup, so I'm using just a cheap plastic paintbrush. I wanted to show you some of the different kinds of stencil brushes you can get. You can get the wooden kind with the round handle. I got these on sale for, it was $2.75. These little stencil brushes are nice because you get a package of multiples. And here's some different kinds. I use this paper clip because I usually have this stencil paint underneath my fingernail. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a skin on here that just peels up. And then you just use what's underneath there, and when you're done, just put the lid on it. Oops. If you can see the little skin that I'm peeling off, I know this is black, it may be hard to see, but then you can use the paint underneath that skin and just put the lid back on when you're done. It will dry and have another layer of a skin on top of it, and you use it again at another time. You can either pounce it on and get a muted color, or you can do swirls and get in there a lot better. I like doing swirls myself. It's not so foggy. If you're using more than one color with this stuff, as long as you do it within the first 24 hours, you can mix them and blend them. It takes several days for this stuff to dry. Okay, I've done stenciled all 4 sides. I've got to let it set for probably a good week to let this paint set up before I can spray paint sealant over top of it. And now I'm going to paint around the top here with my Rust-Oleum. Probably could have got a better paintbrush.